Hello everyone, this is Shinsana, welcoming you all to Dominions 5 Warriors of the Faith. Yes, this is the new Dominions game that just came out at the time of this recording. And it looks pretty good actually. It's a little, it's like a bit. Which it really shouldn't. Because while it is a brand new game and does upgrade a lot of things, it shouldn't be slowing down this much. I don't know what I'm going to be doing with it, but I'll figure out something. So, yeah. Hey, guys, let's go ahead and get started. We're just going to create a world, and I think I'm just going to go with random map, make it large, and get rid of the east-west route. Okay, alright. Let's go ahead and just go with let's. Okay. Really? What? Are you serious? Alright, fine. We'll just get rid of the space. As stated before in the previous game, you got three different ages. You got the early age, which is mainly where civilization is at the beginning. And the majority of the weapons are made out of either wood, stone, or bronze. Iron hasn't been brought into just yet, and magicals at its all-time high. Then we got the Middle Ages, which the civilization continues to make progress, modern technologies, and iron's brought in. The mages have lost some of their power, and magic's starting to wane down a bit. Late Ages, basically everything. Basically, iron and steel, which has finally come into play, are permanent mainstays. And magic is still down, but the mages have become more organized with their knowledge of the different magical passes and are greater than ever before. Alright, so let's go ahead with the early ages. I'm going to add two more. And for this one, we're going to start with Ermor. Because I'm pretty sure everyone started with it right now, but yeah, I'll make sure. I just want to be one of the first few. Maybe I could probably go with this nation, the land of every young. Again. Yeah, why not? Let's go ahead and go with Ermor. Continue. And you've already noticed that there are some changes. First off, the center now has an eagle on top of it, instead of the little fire port we have. They're mainly just and like in the previous game, they're mainly just a race of humans with human legionaries and lizard auxiliaries. They have all paths except blood, and are primarily dealt in fire, death, and astral. The priests are very powerful, can heal afflictions, and they have advanced forts, or fortifications, should say. They only have one site, and that's the Temple of the Shroud, which allows them to build Equines of the Sacred Shroud, Bishop of the Sacred Shroud, and Archbishop of the Sacred Shroud. It produces 3 fire and 3 astral pearls. And yeah, they're basically based around Rome. And you can see all of their units down here. You got the Slingers, you got the Excentus, Retars, and the Gladiators. Basically can only be used once per battle. Then we got the Leve, the Returnus, Lizard Auxiliary, Asati, Principe, Triari, Standard, and the Equites, as well as the Equites of the Sacred Shroud. Then you got the Bishop. No, sorry, that's a Pontifex, Flamen, and these two can only be recruited in non-for provinces. I'm gonna go ahead and continue. I'm gonna go ahead and skip past, and you've noticed that there's a couple of things change. First off, I'm gonna go ahead and select God, and you can already see like the gods that come from different Dominion games over the course of time. We got Dominions 1 gods, or basically powerful humans, all down here. Then we got Dominions 2, Dominions 3, and finally Dominions 4. I'm gonna go ahead and pick the Divine Emperor. That's how I play, and I'm gonna go ahead and just do this. I'm gonna go with dormant. Yeah. As you can see, we got the little bless effects. We got 4 fire, 4 astral, and 4 death. And when you click on any of these, you get basically, there are just there's something that God gives out to your people, your sacred units, and that's it. And right here we got like superior fire, minor fire resistance. Then we also got minor magical resistance. And then we got the undying. As you can tell, it takes like an astral bless point. Yeah, let's go back. Yeah, hang on, let me go back a sec. You see right here, we got the bless points, and these are dependent on how far your god is into a magical line. Like right now, our emperor is farther into fire, astral. Yeah, we got 4 fire, 4 astral, and 4 death for our god emperor. I'm also going to add this as well. No. Okay, I can't. We'll add to this. Alright, so we got, 4 death, 4 astral, and 4 fire for our god. And we got 4 fire bless points, 4 astral bless points, and 4 undead bless points. And what you can do with these, as what I've found, is that they can give different appearances. They can give your units special bonuses. Like we got a minor magical resistance, which all blessed units will be less vulnerable to magic that can be resisted. And we also got the superior morale. All sacred units receive more morale than usual when blessed. And this is kind of good. It's kind of cool, actually. And you also got this right here. We got the solar weapons, which is 3 astral points and 1 fire point. Yeah. 3 astral bless points and 1 fire bless point. And what solar weapons does is gives attack from blessed units will be imbued with additional solar strike damage effect with 3 armor piercing damage that deals triple damage against undead and demons, which is 9 armor penetrating damage. This will affect all weapons except natural range attacks such as mind blasts and breath weapons. And for this game, we're going to go ahead and get the weathering weapons. This sounds pretty good. Blessed units will get weathering weapons. Anyone wounded by a weathering weapon will get decayed if they fail magic resistance roll. This will affect all weapons except natural range attacks. So this is the same as the solar weapons. I'll grab that. Oh, and if you want to get if you actually made a mistake, just click on the name and you'll get those points back. Let's go ahead and get the withering weapons. So we've got major fire resistance. See, attack from got magical. I'm going to go ahead get the superior morale. And bonus to attack skills. That's actually good. Now I gotta do something about the astral. So work within experience sight. Also, that's pretty cool. So yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and get the give me a sec, folks. Okay, we're back. Alright, so I picked out Arcane Command, which gives them which gives Sacred Commanders ability to lead magical beings. And we have their magical leadership increased by 10, and we got major magic resistance. Listed units will be less vulnerable to magic that can be resisted, and it's a +2 magic resistance. Alright, That's actually good. I'm just gonna leave the name as it is. Because I don't care about naming right now. I'm gonna leave it right there. Random search research. I'm just gonna turn that off for now. I'm gonna go ahead and let's see which one. I'm gonna leave this enabled so we know where we're at. Okay, and we got global achievement slots 5. Oh, we're also on the Thrones of Ascension. Let's see. After a certain number of turns, a worldwide cataclysm event will occur that forces a pretender to ascend in a few months' time. Oh, okay, so we could just enable this if we want to limit the maximum length of a game to a certain number of turns. Alright, so we got Victory by Throne of Ascensions. We got 4 level 1 thrones. We'll add 2 level 2 thrones, just to make it a little bit easier, quicker I should say. The idea of just add this. Yeah. Level 5 and should be good to go. Alright. So 4 players, me and 3 NPCs. It's rare, the score perhaps enable, renaming so loud, and yeah, everything looks good. Alright, let's get started. I'm gonna go ahead and pause this while it's generating data. It shouldn't take a couple minutes. Yeah, pause it anyway. Be right back. Alright, we're back. Alright, so earlier it's God of Ermor, or the God Emperor of Ermor. The game is chaos. Now the wheels turn once again. Alright. Alright, and to start, you're gonna notice a couple of things. First off, let's go to the recruit units. And as you see, we got 2 different. We got our standard gold, resources, and holy points. The holy points for our sacred units and priests. But in between of the 3, we got the new commander and recruitment points. These are basically your limiting resources, dictating how many troops you can recruit in a single territory. And I don't think it's affected by your nearby surrounding territories. But yeah, basically this province has 330 recruitment points to spend each month. And they're basically required when recruiting ordinary units, but not commanders. Now the commanders have their separate pool right above them, which is the commander point. And this is how much they... And this is determined by how high your fortification or castle is. Basically, this province can have 2 commander points and 330 recruitment points. And as you can see in the unit description at the very bottom, this Rotaris costs about 10 gold, 13 resources, and 8 recruitment points. So yeah, you're still limited by resources and gold, but now you gotta have to worry about recruitment points when you're recruiting in a region. Right here, our Legionis Legionalis now costs 110 gold and 21 resources, but now needs 2 commander points. Alright, get started. I'm gonna go ahead and start construction to level 4, and you can see right now there's no more choosing. There's no putting in set amount of points into a specific point of research while you also do. No, now you got research set up queues, which is kind of faster because now you can just click on it and it'll start researching. And for me, I'm going to start with researching all the way into construction level 4. And right now we don't have any units that can do any researching, so we're kind of screwed on that part for a while now. But I'm sure we can get through it. In that case, let's go ahead and get started. You know, to be honest, this is the same map that I was using for little testing. Crap. So, yeah, there's not much that can be done about now. Oh boy. Alright, so let's go ahead and just end the turn. Okay. Proclamation. I'm gonna go ahead and make him become the prophet. There. I gotta go ahead and tell him to fire, close this enemy, stay behind troops. Let's only go in a line. Not sure how effective that is, but it seems to be effective for the most part. Alright, so Glarius is now the prophet. Right now we're just recruiting units. That's going to be a little bit before we can actually conquer anything, so let's go ahead and skip next turn. Okay, there's our proclamation. Alright, also we got 2 new icons up here. If you see where my mouse pointing, the Amber Fields, which is territory right next to us, has a farmland and... No, it's just farmland? Really? Okay, here it is. New territory. Now we got the Highlands, which is low income, high resources, and it hinders movement. And then we also still have the mountains, but low, which is still low income, excellent resources. But now they also added the more magic sites. So if you're trying to look for magic sites, the mountains and the forest areas are good places to start looking. And the forests are good resources, and they can hinder movement. Swampland is very low income and hinders movement. Oh yeah, they also have more magic sites. Right. In any case, alright, let's go ahead and skip another turn. Just get more troops. What's happened? We got 1 heat and 3 fire gems. There are rumors of a hidden site with of mystical power. A man is claimed to have seen found on fire in his dreams. Actually, some of the fire gems were later found in the belly of a goat who had strayed into the wilderness. Interesting. Alright. Should probably lower the amount of troops that the computer generates. Alright, go. Attack them. Fire closest and you stay behind. Alright. Okay. Let's go ahead and skip battles. I'll return to switch between windows and post me. I'll tab to leave the menus by permanently. Alright. Alright, all force. Okay, all. Now, every turn is going by fast. Alright. Here's the new battle summary. Not only does it show how many troops that went into battle, while also how many killed, but also how many units your troops have defeated. Our study have killed 8 units, levies killed 12, and the Rotaris killed 12. And these guys down here only got about 4 kills. So that's kind of neat. What I'm going to do is go ahead and view the battle. I guess doing this again. Oh yeah, new thing. No longer do you and our opponent take turns marching towards each other. Now everything happens a little closer to real time. Both armies come together. There's still turns, but it's still a single turn. Basically, in one turn, both armies continue inching closer and closer to us. And at the same time, your units are firing spells, launching rocks, and shooting arrows at each other as well. As both get closer and closer to one another. Can't believe I gotta hit the W key in order to get something like this going. Oh well. In any case, let's go ahead and get started. Alright, as you can see, our units right... Yeah, basically they're just firing every stone they can throw at us. Oh yeah, they're the slingers. I'm surprised the sling is so effective so much. In any case, basically our troops are doing as they're going to do. Once they get close to an enemy unit, fire full effect. Oh yeah, these are... warrior. Right now, our troops. Okay, so our troops is now engaging. They're fighting. Okay, yeah, it's no longer taking turns hitting each other. It's now everyone's hitting each other. Alright. Now they're going after Chief. Oh, that was Slinger. And now they're moving on their way to the Jaguar Warriors. Yeah, our troops are still doing good. They got the shield, so they can kill anything else. So and I'm just going to fast forward real speed. Alright, here we go. Everything's going well. It's not a bad first battle, I should say so myself. So, alright, one of them. Alright, now they're retreating. Okay, anyways. That's it. The highest speed, and they're done. Yeah, the slingers only killed 1 unit, and the warriors only killed about 3. And we managed to kill 8 units, 32 units. Okay, that's not bad. Yeah, that was a good first battle. I'll go ahead, increase the province defenses. We got some more resources. And still 330 recruitment points for his province. Okay. So, yeah, now you gotta worry about which province is going to good place to set up base. Because now you just can't set up a province and get everything all around it. Now you gotta think of where you're gonna set up shop, and is it really worth it to stay there forever? Maybe, but for the most cases, probably isn't. I'm going to fall back to my capital region, gather up some more troops, and then continue attacking this province down south, the Amber Fields. And then attack the throne right next to it. Yeah, attack the throne right next to it, the Consulate. And yeah, I think that's it, but it's going to have to happen in the next episode. Okay. In any case, this is Shinsana signing out, wishing you all a safe and good night, and as always, peace.